Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share Beer 530. Love that number, kinda. At least it starts with a five, so that's good. I like that. If you notice, as you notice, of course you notice, we got new stuff happening here, baby. We got some new stuff. We got new backgrounds. Oh, I don't want to share the screen just yet, but we got new backgrounds here. I don't know. How can I show off the background? There's like no way to show it. Just the background, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, not really. We can put these guys' big old heads.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, that's not the.
That's not good. That's not good for anybody. But as you can see, we've got a pizza background because what goes better with beer than pizza? Beer and pizza. Beer and pizza. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It's like, what else are the big things that go together?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs. Potatoes and eggs.
Malt liquor and ski masks.
Malt liquor and ski mask. I think that would get a thumbs up from the chairman right there, probably. We've already got Vega and the chairman in the chat room. Been waiting diligently. Thank you, gentlemen. I think they're gentlemen. Do they classify as gentlemen if they wear ski masks? Humans. Maybe we can call them humans at least. I think they're humans. I don't know. If you drink malt liquor, are you a human, bum?
Yeah, that's debatable.
That is debatable. Stay tuned, folks. We have got humongous malt liquor news today. Breaking malt liquor news. You will hear it here. Ham and burger, he says. Goes together like ham and burger. But yeah, we are evolving, man. We've got backgrounds now for the show, man. That's got to make people really happy. I know they were sitting on the edge of their seats waiting for that to come about, man. So good to see everybody here. Mark wasn't here last week, right?
No, I was at the symphony.
You want to give us a symphony update real quick? How did it go? Did you go full pinky out on some wine, or what happened there? What was the beverage?
Wine's too expensive. I could buy a bunch of malt liquor for the cost of a wine.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Did you drink a 40 while you were watching the symphony?
Yeah, I did.
In a paper bag.
Yeah. No, it was a good show. It was Mahler's 8th Symphony, which is huge because it has like 4 choruses, so it was like 300 people on stage. So like the full orchestra, and then a men's chorus, a women's chorus, and then 2 kids choruses. So just a ton of people. So it was kind of cool.
How do they even coordinate that amount of people?
I don't know. It's just amazing to me how they do that. But it was fun. It was fun. Good time.
And then also they did something pretty interesting there too, right? They recorded the whole thing.
Yes, they did. It was a recording. So I'm assuming the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra has done a fair amount of recordings, and I think it comes out on what's the label? Telarc, I think. Okay. So who knows? Probably sometime next year it should come out. So we yelled Freebird a few times. We'll see if that comes through. But,
was there any Baba Booies or anything like that?
No
Baba Booies.
Their iPhones, the.
Oh yeah.
Music, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool though, man. Actually, Bum, you ever been to a concert where it was recorded? You knew it was going to be taped, or you'd possibly be able to purchase that recording later.
Yeah, I was one of my favorite bands. Yes, they made the announcement from the stage. They said this is being recorded tonight for a possible future release. So of course everyone flipped out, and nothing ever came of it. But that's nothing uncommon though, because back then, occasional shows were recorded, but not everything that was recorded was released. But it's good to know that there's something in the vaults from them that could, now that these bands are dead or dying, stuff that wasn't worthy of official release from them during their lifetime. The fans are clamoring for anything historic from them. Give us what's in the vaults so it could come out, in the future.
Oh, is that breaking news? Are they going to come out sometime in the future? You heard it here first, folks. They are coming out.
What, of the coming out of the closet?
Yeah, hey, I don't know. No, that's where we're leaving it. Whatever you want to do with that sentence, you do. All I'm saying is they're coming out.
Yeah.
Later. Wherever your mind wants to go with that, you go with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's headlines here, man. We need clickbait. Right? Awesome, man. So what do you have now, Mark?
I'm not having anything.
I
finished Empty Glass Sierra Nevada Celebration.
Oh, you celebrated it.
The beer runner needs to get another one.
Oh, yeah, beer runner.
The evil eye, right?
Get with it there, beer runner. What is happening here, beer runner?
Beer runner's choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to get a random beer from the beer fridge downstairs, so we shall see.
Beer runner is slacking on duties there, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been thinking about, we've been thinking about firing all said beer runner.
Considering the amount of pay she's getting, you would think she would be more on top of things.
I mean, come on, how many
zeros in the check? Just like mine. Gosh, we have a lifestyle to maintain.
Exactly, man. Dear God, stock options and everything else here, man.
We do this for fun.
Now, you keep playing your cards right, and there might be a board seat in there for you. Just saying, maybe a slight partnership.
Ownership, and then if somebody wants to buy us out, then
exactly. Yeah. We could add some more zeros to this thing, man. That's what it's all about.
I want a malt liquor company to buy us out.
Yeah, we're just waiting on that. Yeah.
Change it to share a malt.
Share a malt, exactly. I've got one here, man, that I have not had in quite some time from a brewery we all know and love. Speaking of small breweries, Trouble Brewing. We all remember them.
Whoa! Are they still actually making Walmart beer?
I don't know. This came from the back of the fridge, so I am not sure how long I've actually had.
My God. That's got to be 3 years old now.
It was like 3 years ago you got that Walmart. Right after you moved into the house, pretty much.
And I think the name of that beer is symbolic.
Yeah.
Warning,
do not drink this beer.
Yeah, red flag. Let's see what Untapped has to say about this one, man. This could be interesting here. There's 21,000 ratings on here, 2 in the last 30 days right here, man. 4.5%. This is a 3.19 rated beer. It's actually rated decently. Yeah, we're not seeing the beer is flagged for like no longer in production though. You know what I'm saying? You know how normally it would say that. Do I have any friends?
Yeah.
Do I have any friends that the last friend logged this October 6th of last year. So yeah, no one I know would admit to having this beer this year. Yeah. As a matter of fact, if they logged it off camera. They were like, yeah, no, not me, son. That ain't happening.
So you say it hasn't been flagged as no longer in production. You're going to have to assume that somebody would give a damn enough.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're probably right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have this in my Brain Dead glass. This is from Dallas over there, man. Brain Dead Brewing. So here we go, man.
No connection whatsoever to the events that happened yesterday on November 22nd, 63. Brain Dead.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I hope not. I hope I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that was
yeah, Dallas. That's
yeah. They didn't say Hole in the Head Brewing though. They could have went there. Um, they didn't go there.
Back and to the left.
Yeah, they could have called it back
Magic
into the
Bullet
left
Brewing.
brewing.
Magic
Yeah.
Bullet Brewing.
That's it. Second Shooter Brewing.
All the names. There's going to be somebody who's going to open up one of those in Dallas.
This is unbelievable. This is
their-
something that those mask guys would do, and we're
Yeah,
over here.
yeah.
Yeah, it's something those guys would do.
Yeah, they put out a pristine Pilsner.
This is awful. Okay, yeah, this is even just from sipping the top of this bad boy here. This is so give it the old tappa. I've logged this one obviously before, but here's another look at it. Nice and super filtered there. A decent color. Mine's looking a little more, actually, when I'm looking at it, it's a little more golden, not as amber looking as it might look in camera there. It's not, it just looks like a real dark golden color. You know what I'm saying? Ah, still pretty smooth. You can see the carbonation in this bad boy. I mean, it's
Carbonation. That's good.
I don't know how old it is though.
Best Buy.
Yeah. It's coding on the bottom. It's not a date.
Oh, yeah.
It's got Al 087 2315. I'm sorry, not 23. 1300 and then 15.
Mm.
So it's got 1300 and then 15. So I'm not sure what that means, but it's not even as good as I remember. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's a back of the fridge find for sure. It's but it's drinkable and it still has some carbonation. It's a little bit more flavorful than a Coca-Cola, I guess. I don't know. Nah, Coke's better. I love Coke. Diet Coke, actually. What do you have in there, Mark? Oh,
that's Suddenly Comfy. That's I think I had that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I have not had this.
Imperial Cream Ale. It basically tastes like apple pie in a glass.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
It's the last of the 4-pack. 8%. Very good beer. Very, very good.
Oh yeah, we've got the. I'll share the screen on this one. We've got that James guy that's had this beer. That James guy. That James Johnson guy.
Oh yeah.
He's had this beer, and he rated it pretty good. Look at that. So
it's a solid beer.
Yeah, solid beer.
Sweet. It's not super sweet, but definitely sweet. But yeah, it's like liquid apple pie.
Oh, and he purchased it up there in Minnesota. So he was up there in what's his name's country up there? Andrew. Yes. Gosh, we haven't seen Andrew in a while, huh?
I think his work schedule changed.
Yeah, he'll be in soon enough. He said he'd be in soon enough. I see his messages. But this one, for anyone that didn't know, is 10,000 total ratings on here, 3,500 in the last 30 days, 8% ABV, 20 IBUs, and a 3.9 rating, which is darn good. It's similar to Nitro Cold Brew Cream Ale from New Belgium Brewing Company. And we have some news about them later.
There's a name that will come up later on.
Yeah. They'll be definitely coming up there. Jay Vega said too soon, bum. Oh, we got Foamy Head in here. Let me talk about him. We've got, hi, everyone. I'm having a Lagunitas brown sugar. I just finished a Sierra Nevada celebration as well. Look at that.
Yeah. Everybody's drinking Sierra Celebration.
Yeah. I'm gonna go pick up a 12-pack of that tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. Everybody loves that beer. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic beer. It really is. What do you have in there, Bum?
I am having My first ever beer from Wicked Weed. I brought this back from Virginia last month.
Oh, hop
Can't
cocoa.
get Wicked Weed in Pittsburgh. This is Wicked Weed Hop Cocoa. Porter brewed with cocoa nibs. And speaking of Sierra Nevada, it kind of reminds me of Sierra's Porter and Stout in that you got some hop taste to it. It's not a pure porter.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, but they throw some hops in there.
Oh, I've not had this one either, so this is interesting to me for sure. Looks looks like a collaboration right here. So we've got 25, basically 26,000 ratings on here. We're just shy of 26,000. 741 in the last 30 days, 6.5 ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 3.7. So a very solid session beer. A collaboration with Wicked Weed Brewing and French Road River. Oh, I'm sorry, French Broad. Broad?
Broad. Yep. French Broad.
River Brewing. Brewer. Beer.
In Asheville, right?
Are they in Asheville? We crafted Hop Cocoa Brown to be a smooth porter that packs a potent chocolate punch in every sip. A porter that packs a potent chocolate punch in every sip. I think they tried real hard to put all those peas in there. They could have put a few more in there. Authentic Dutch cocoa powder combines with robust dark cocoa nibs from our neighbors at French. What, Mark? What?
French Broad.
Broad Chocolate Lounge to create a silky smooth balance with our heavy-handed hopping process. This dark beauty is comforting compassion at the end or beginning of the day. Hey, marshmallows not included. Would you put marshmallows in this beer, Bum?
Oh, certainly.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, if I could find them small enough to put in the hole in the can.
You get mini marshmallows.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. All right, nice big smile. Look at that. Smile. I don't own dogs. I like looking at pictures of dogs, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind other people's dogs. I just don't want one. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm that guy. I'm like, yeah, it just, I don't. And we've got official cats on the show. We have Share a Beer cats on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Although, where are they now? They're asleep. Yeah.
Oh, they're asleep. Oh,
Yeah.
well, they're it's in their contract. They're permitted to sleep every once in a while.
Yeah. That's mostly what they do anyway.
Yeah, cats do whatever the hell they want, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, we've got Coach in here. Hello, friends.
Hey, Coach.
Who is it that says hello, friends? Is that Nance? Jim Nance. Hello, friends.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Right? When he's down there in Georgia. Hello, friends. Welcome to Augusta. Right? How does he do that? Hello, friends. He has that whole thing that he does there. CBS. He's well known for it. Anyway. Happy holidays, MLDC. And we've got Robert Douglas in here, the chairman. And who's Robert Douglas again there? Boom.
Yeah, he jumps in from time to time. He's I don't know if he makes videos or not, but he's always in support of the MLDC.
Oh, okay. And then a different variant on malt liquor.
Malt liquor.
Yeah.
Malt liquor.
Okay. All right. What does Billy D say about all this stuff, man? Does Billy D have anything he says about this stuff? I don't know. Oh yeah. There he is. The man, the myth.
Yeah.
Works every time, baby.
Well, Mark, Billy D says, Mark, you're going to pay the price this week for being absent last week.
For not being here last week.
Yeah.
Say hate.
Yeah. Remember last week, Joe? We played the clip from the chairman. Do you want to replay it?
Sure. Yeah. We might as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I watch last week's show this week to get caught up on this stuff? Or
Well, you can. You know what? Well, before you go to the chairman, Joe, I will just give the news. Remember last week we were talking about Dustin G and how he, really disrespected the MLDC, cussed everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what happened in the last week. Dustin G's gone now.
Oh yeah. That was coming.
I don't know what happened. If Havana or somebody could chime in, this has happened before. It happened last year with Gary Owens, and it's happened this year with Dustin G. His channel is not totally shut down, but like 3 days ago, all his new videos were gone. He's recently uploaded a couple old videos where he doesn't do any cussing out, but any new material of his where he cusses those guys out, all gone. So God knows what these guys did between Shady Malt Shadows, Havana. God knows they got him.
ganged up on him.
He's gone.
They broke him.
God only knows what these guys did.
Yeah, who knows, right? And we'll leave that a little mystery there.
Yeah.
What happens in the MLDC stays in the MLDC.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
yeah. So that's what happened in this past week. But last week, Mark, we had some hate from the chairman. So if you want to go back to it, Joe, it's the chairman. This is going to be several videos back now. His original channel, Chug a 40 ounce TV dinner.
TV dinner. Let me find it. And this goes back a couple of weeks.
November 2nd.
Oh, here it is. You know what? I'm showing we showed part of that already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna watch it again.
That's right. Replay for the Mark hate.
That's right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Yep.
We got lots of hate tonight, man.
And just go to 5.
Yeah, Mark's got to see that. 5 what?
520.
Get those craft beer cunts.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Joe D Share Beer Show via StreamYard. Woohoo 3.0. Up yours, Joe D.
Yeah, thank you.
The only reason anybody tunes into the fucking Share Beer Show is to see the Malt Liquor Report. Fuck you too, Mark. Fuck you too, Mark. As we proceed to keep this shit OG 2019.
Okay, we got a good thumbs up here.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah, the good thumbs up. And then here it comes. Yeah.
Mark needs to take all his tube socks, tie them together, make them into a fucking noose, and then fucking hang himself from his fucking cat tower.
Here it goes.
Mark needs to take all his tube socks, tie them together, make them into a fucking noose, and then fucking hang himself from his fucking cat tower. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the Mark hate right there.
Yeah, that's an encore from last week just for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We didn't want you to miss anything.
No. I feel part of the community again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the meantime, we do have to shout out Vega. Not Lootbag Larry, but Lootbag Jerry, who's totally different from Lootbag Larry.
Oh.
And 40 ounce Causer, all in the house, watching the Malt Liquor Report.
Oh, right on. Yeah. So we have 40 ounce Causer and Backwoods Billy, Lootbag Larry. Only.
No, Lootbag Jerry.
Jerry, that's right.
Lootbag Jerry, totally different than Lootbag Larry.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Totally different person.
Yeah, we don't want to insult anybody for crazy.
Yeah.
These are good,
So,
upstanding characters here.
yeah. So, boy, where do we go next? You know what? Since you're on the chairman, Joe, you might as well just stay with the chairman. This is something from late yesterday, technically early this morning. It's his most recent video called Chug a 40 Ounce Only Malt Liquor.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, it's the latest. It's 17 hours fresh.
Yeah.
This is
so just start at the beginning, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, I'm noticing that, one of these days I'm going to get on it, and we need to get some sort of measurement app that can measure the eyeball in this thing, because I think we've got the hat is don't fit over the head anymore. I think the malt is starting to cause head swell. You know what I'm saying? I think it has the same effect as steroids. What say you there, Mark?
Yeah, I think so. Well, you know what it is? It's all the additives and flavor enhancers that they put into the malt liquor.
Yeah, true. If it was actual good craft malt,
yeah,
this might not happen. So be careful, kids. Just saying. Oh, is he in the Christmas spirit?
Christmas. Well, rib season is over, so we go right to Christmas.
We need some stout, some beautiful stout to brighten up our day. We need some stout, some beautiful stout, so won't you come our way?
Are they singing about stout?
Special commit suicide during the holiday season. Shout out all the craft beer cunts in the Share Beer Show.
Oh, right!
Motherfuck you, Joe D-bag. If you ever went for a physical, you'd be stage 4, morbidly obese, and a couple pounds away from having your very own episode on TLC, Not That Fucking Life. Stage 4. Motherfuck you, Joe D-bag. You ever went for a physical, you'd be stage 4, morbidly obese, and a couple pounds away from having your very own episode on TLC, My Fat Fucking Life.
Hey, that's not a bad
fat piece of shit.
How many seasons could I get? That's what I want to know. How big's the contract? I mean, it can't possibly be bigger than this one, Mark. What say you? What do you say, Pat? I don't know, man. I don't think that contract could be any possibly bigger than what we have now.
It's hard to beat.
It's hard to beat, man. That was some pretty decent hate. Is there more hate in there?
Oh, yeah. Just go to 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, there's got to be more. That was just a warm-up. I mean, we know these things by now.
Yeah.
5:30. All right. Yeah. Let's go back just a little further.
Nigga, you ain't spreading that, you ain't landing.
Shout out to the Four Horsemen of Malt Liquor. Bringing a Share Beer Show hate this week. Actually, a couple minutes ago, I saw Falstaff and J Vega 419. Great malt liquor videos.
Oh, hey, not bad.
Motherfuck you, Mark. Pencil neck craft beer cunt. Tie those fucking tube socks into a noose and fucking motherfuck you, Mark. Pencil neck craft beer cunt. Tie those fucking tube socks into a noose and fucking hang yourself.
Okay, go to 7:35.
I like how it just kind of comes up kind of randomly too.
Yeah.
It You know, he was giving all this, you know, love to the, and then just all of a sudden, bam, you
Yeah.
know, he's never too far off the game. 735.
Yeah.
Joe D bag, milk dud head.
Oh, all right.
Fat piece of shit.
Hey, you know, he's got at least the mouth hole centered today. You know, I noticed that he kind of adjusted in the beginning of the video, and now things are kind of evened out. Doesn't the mouth kind of look like Homer Simpson though? Doesn't it look like the Simpsons thing
Well,
here?
it's, oddly enough, Joe, it's funny you're bringing that up because it's in reference to a video that's coming up here.
Okay.
Funny you should bring that up, Joe.
Morbidly obese, Joe D. And you're showing no signs of giving a shit, too. Yeah.
Okay.
He's struggling right now. You know, I mean, you know, he.
Was going to attend the Pittsburgh Steelers Cleveland Browns game, but they want $1.70 for the cheap seats. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Motherfuck your Pittsburgh Steelers, bum.
Oh. Okay.
Got commercial, Jim Duncan.
Oh, so
Fuck
bum.
your Pittsburgh Steelers, bum.
Okay, so
Motherfuck your Pittsburgh Steelers, bum.
So that's it for the chairman. Let's okay. You mentioned the Simpsons.
yeah.
Let's go to Jay Vega
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's
since Jay Vega's obviously watching.
yeah.
I'm not even going to say the name of the video. Just go to his most recent video and click on it.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
We'll get this one up here. Let's see. Let me pull it back here. Okay, there we are. It's in the title, huh?
That's it.
Shout out to everybody watching my malt liquor videos.
Oh, this one's kind of low.
Shout out to the 40-ounce crew. Shout out to the dilapidated fence crew. Shout out to the St. Ides crew. Shout out to the dilapidated Nissan crew. And shout out to the grow a watermelon in your backyard and eat a Popeye's chicken sandwich crew.
Who's
Shout
that?
out to the Sheriff Beer Show crew. Joe D is morbidly obese. Tom is not Teen Wolf. Tom is a communist werewolf in Boston. Bum. Motherfuck your Pittsburgh Steelers, bum.
Oh!
Now you know why. The Cleveland Browns logo is a helmet, bitch. Last and most certainly least, fuck you, coach.
Oh!
I done told you once, you stupid little monkey. Shut your stupid mouth. But you didn't want to listen.
Oh!
Folks see Coach on the street with both of his eyes swollen shut.
Oh!
You know what you tell him? You don't tell him shit. Because that asshole has been told twice already.
Oh!
Let's get to it, folks.
Oh, so that was a strong warning to Coach. We're gonna have to give Coach some airtime here.
Follow the motherfucking blueprint. Dustin Gay-Nias.
That's Dustin G.
Don't. Just fucking kill yourself. Malt liquor.
So did you catch? No hate for Mark verbally. He must have realized that after he made the video. So he titled the video "Mark is Wrong" by Matt Groening.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, I've been spending all my money on the weed pills. Trying around and pay the bills, but it ain't came yet.
So he really intended to give some Mark hate, but
He must have forgotten.
yeah, just
Got
kind of
caught up in the emotion of the moment.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. You get.
And this is the guy who's commenting on everyone's appearance.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Good point, Pat.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, do we happen to see?
It could be worse. Ain't that bad? At least I ain't sitting no back there in the middle of the hot damn day. Sitting
Is there a pot belly happening here? Is that Huh?
I'm so broke, can't pay attention.
Does he look like he doesn't eat what's in the background here of our new video here, pizza?
I think it's like a stock pot belly.
Yeah, yeah. That's you can always count on Jay Vega for some good comments there as well.
Oh, and Vega is still in the chat, and head coach is still here too. So that's good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, coach is here. So what's say coach? Let's see. What's
He says, what a clown.
yeah. Ha ha ha. What a clown. Yeah. I'm sure and then there's Vega again. Was this Maltheimer?
Maltheimer's. He's got Maltheimer's disease.
Yeah, Maltheimer is right. We've covered it on the show what the malt can do. We've got video evidence of that, right? Of what the malt can do to your brain, kids. You do not want that happening. Just saying.
Yeah. So last but not least, we have Falstaff Brewing Company. Falstaff's been hating the show a lot lately. If you punch him up, Joe, his most recent video, drink only malt liquor from yesterday.
Yeah, we have to let's see here. Drink only malt liquor. There it is.
Got it?
Yep.
Go to 610.
Any second, no time to answer it.
Fuck you to the share of beer, assholes. That's it. Nothing clever to say. Fuck you guys. And double fuck you to that fucking swarthy fucking greaseball. I don't know what that guy's deal is. Jesus.
You can't remember his name.
Somebody fucking dropped a fucking gobstopper on the bathroom floor after they got fucking finished manscaping. That guy's fucking gross. Shouldn't be allowed to appear on camera. Fuck you, whatever your name is.
What?
Fucking asshole. Only
That is great. So we have to give equal airtime to our boy here, Coach. What say you, Coach? Man, what do you have any rebuttal for this?
What's up,
Oh
Coach?
man, this is great. This is awesome. Listen. First of all, I don't take orders from a guy with a voice like that. Okay? And who is that, Bum? Is that Jay Vega?
Yeah.
No, that's Falstaff.
That's Jay Vega in that video.
No. In the past video, right? The one where he's talking about you, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go after his mother again. That's fine. Yeah,
You know what? Okay, we've got to replay that video, Bum, for Coach while he's on air, so he could comment while the video is playing. What was his part again?
You might as well just go back to the beginning because yeah.
Shout out to the St. Ides crew. Shout out to the dilapidated Nissan crew. And shout out to grow a watermelon in your backyard and eat a Popeye's chicken sandwich crew.
That's a crew, by
Shout
the way.
out Share a Beer Show crew. Joe D is morbidly obese. Tom is not Teen Wolf. Tom is a communist werewolf and
Here it comes. Here it comes.
bum. Motherfuck your Pittsburgh Steelers, bum. Now you know why the Cleveland Browns logo is a helmet, bitch. And last,
Here it is.
and most certainly least, fuck you, coach. I done told you once, you stupid little monkey. Shut your stupid mouth. But you didn't want to listen. So when you folks see Coach on the street with both of his eyes swollen shut, you know what you tell him? You don't tell him shit. Because that asshole has been told twice already.
Yeah.
Let's get to it, folks.
So you've been told twice already.
You stupid little monkey.
Hey, you, coach.
Let's get to it. He's been warned twice. Let's get to it. Is that really his voice? Come on, man. That can't be your voice, buddy. You call me when that malt liquor helps you get puberty going, okay, bud? That's terrible. I love him. I feel the love.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, that is.
I have to say, out of everyone, that sounds like genuine hate from him towards Coach. The others seem like jokes, but it seems like he really hates you.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Well,
because Coach has shown hate towards them.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
listen, this all I know where this stems from. So he woke up in the middle of the night and he woke his mother up, who was next to me, and he didn't have any gas money, and I wouldn't give him any more gas money. So this is how this started. So it's okay, son. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. He issued the son. It's okay, son. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, Joe D, nice head. The rest of you gentlemen, have a good night. Thanks for including me.
Right on, coach. All right, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So, Billy D, is that the end of the report this week?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be the end, but you know what? Lootbag Jerry, who is definitely not Lootbag Larry.
Okay.
All kidding aside, has already uploaded a screen share of the malt liquor report to his channel, where he's holding up a Mickey's while he's. Lootbag Jerry does POV videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. What kind of POV videos?
Yeah, not that kind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where he wears the camera on his head.
Yeah, you know what? This
like
this is going to be a share a beer malt liquor report first. Joe, we have to show this. Go to Lootbag Jerry.
Okay. Lootbag Jerry has got a Mickey's logo. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
So he's got a Mickey's logo.
Click on his most recent. He just uploaded himself watching the malt liquor report minutes ago. Most recent video and click on it.
Oh, no charge.
Look.
This feels like a horror movie. Like,
terrible.
He sounds like something from a horror movie. Watching Share a Beer Show and Pencil Neck Mark.
It's gonna be like a little meme now.
Yeah. This guy is definitely putting out. There's Mark.
no. Now it really feels like a horror movie.
Yeah.
We're officially in the Twilight Zone.
That was great.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then with all his sound effects, that was awesome.
And you know what's scary? He's probably doing a recording of this right now.
Yeah, probably. Well, the only redeeming thing is there's probably only going to be like 8 minutes of video, and 7 of them are going to be from us.
Yeah, that is excellent, man. Yeah,
So
that was great.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think anybody actually knows who Lootbag Jerry is yet. He is definitely not Lootbag Larry.
Right, definitely not. But
Yeah, we don't think, but nobody quite knows who he is yet. He's a familiar face, but nobody can quite figure out who he is.
a familiar, unfamiliar face.
Yeah, yeah.
That-
So that's it. Let's end this while we still can.
Well, thank you very much, Billy D.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate it. Oh, yeah. We'll see you next week, Billy D. Thank you
Yeah.
very
One
much.
final comment from the chairman. Look at that pencil neck. Fuck you, Mark.
Let me
I love
catch
you
back.
too.
Yeah, I love you too. Exactly. Yeah. Let me catch up on some of the comments here because we are way behind at that point. There was a lot of comments that happened in the meantime, right? Who we got? Cheers, boys. Cheers, boys. I'm enjoying malt liquor. Is there such a thing, really? Enjoying malt liquor? Is that really a thing? Backwoods chugathon. AA is definitely needed. No brown paper bag for the MLR. And then we've got, too late already. Insulted the MLR. Note, see Google search for alcoholic. Then head to AA meeting. As the alcohol disperses from the bottle, the brain just is drowning in malt liquor. Thus, the transfer of anger from self hatred to someone else. Yeah, that's the Baltimore. Whoa! Number one in the AFC. The press is saying best team in the NFL is the Baltimore Ravens. You're talking to a Rams fan here, man. Careful what you say. Playing you Monday night, and then of course we've seen coaches comment with a clown, and oh no, COPPA violence violation. Report YouTube. Report to YouTube. Maltheimers. And then Idaho coach.
Vega obviously watches a lot.
And Lupe Jerry, you missed my channel. And then a new vid for you fools.
Oh, okay. We're a few minutes behind. We figured it out though.
And the chairman jumped on here. Coach is too drunk to teach any kid about sports. MF you, coach. And then MF you. So there was there was a MF you, coach, and then just a F you, right? And then malt liquor for the win. Was that a win? Was that a? Actually, nothing wrong with malt liquor. It's a legitimate beer style, just more malt forward. By definition, sweet bready malts, sweet bready malts, light honey, no noticeable hop notes, low ABV.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The way he words it, he's telling the truth.
Yeah,
nerd alert.
But exactly. Exactly, right? New vid for markup right now. Malt liquor from the chairman there. In Vega, my mother would put you the my mother would put you the cross face chicken wing coach.
Yeah, it's a wrestling move.
Oh,
Chicken wing, yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got the chairman from Robert Douglas there. F you, Pat, you soulless ginger a-hole.
Fair enough.
Ginger ale.
Yeah.
It's true.
The question is this some WWF want to bees with masks? Yes, it is very much. And it's entertaining, I have to admit. Yeah. Tyson is my dad. because of the voice. Tyson is my dad. That's a good line. He even laughed at himself there. Okay, that is good. Question: are these guys want to be bank robbers? Yeah, I think bank robbers and WWF wannabes. Yeah. Die in your sleep, coach.
It's not a bad way to go.
Yeah, I mean, right. Hey, honestly, I think all of us wouldn't mind dying in your sleep. Like, just, if you got it, you're going to have to go. We're going to go. And if you get a choice to pick it, wouldn't it be in your sleep?
Yeah. Close your eyes and that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Hopefully tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, via some tied tube socks on a cat tower.
Yeah. That was pretty good. I have to say that.
Was What's in the fridge, Ma? Nothing but Daddy's 2 bottles of malt liquor, no food.
Okay, I noticed that too. That was a very barren fridge in that video. And Loopback Jerry's video, that was kind of sad fridge.
Yeah. Look at that pencil neck. F you, Mark.
Yep.
Great malt liquor video, Loopback Jerry.
Low standards.
Malt liquor. Vega, I feel this is from Coach. Vega, I feel closer to you now, buddy. Man, this is freaking awesome. Yeah.
That's a good read, Joe.
Yeah, we've got we are caught up on all the comments now, man. So what are you having now, Pat?
I'm just finishing up basically the same beer you had, not really.
Right. Yeah.
Tombstone Oregon Lots Triple IPA. And it's a good hazy goodness kind of thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ooh, look at that.
And 10. No, it's just a hazy straight up IPA. Just 10%, but like super easy drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good.
And what
like all their hoppy beers, so.
And what was that? Oregon's what?
The Oregon Lots. If you just search like Tombstone Oregon.
Oh,
triple,
okay, yeah.
You'll find it.
Oh, it's the triple, not the double. Okay, triple. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, they did a single, double, triple
for
this.
Yeah, I see it.
Because why not, right?
Okay.
Because exactly why not?
I can look at the cat tree for a few minutes and send me some
socks. So we've got 263 ratings in here, and 263 in the last 30 days. 10% ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 4.42. Man, there's people like to do that in a combine, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
A 4.42. So this hazy, juicy triple IPA features exclusively Oregon-grown hops from out. I think they meant our friends, right? At Crosby Hop Farm, a ridiculous amount of the state's finest. What is that? Strata. I'm sorry. Strata, Comet, and Amarillo hops. That's what I wanted to get to. Make the beer with an intensely peachy, tropical, and citrusy aroma and flavors. Are you getting that, Pat?
Yeah, but I actually get like I don't normally pick out all this bullshit, but like I actually got like a lot of melon type stuff from it.
Oh, like
which,
cantaloupe.
I mean, it's just kind of that fruity. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, again, still actually bitter, not like super sweet, because some of these hazies you get where they're just like almost too easy drinking, like pretty sweet and just fruity. But this still has some of that good like hop bitterness. But again, like all these triple IPAs I've had from them, I mean, if I had to guess without knowing, you'd think like 7% or something like that. So they're kind of sneaky, which I don't know if that's a good thing necessarily, but.
Well, while we got Pat in here, it'd be cool to get to our breaking malt liquor news, man. We've got big news that happened from the malt liquor community. And we talked in the pre-show about having Billy D break this news. but he thought it would be best just to break it in the after the malt liquor report news. So that is when we are breaking it. We've got New Belgium Brewing, Colorado's largest craft brewer, announces sale to international beer conglomerate. The maker
Really?
of Fat Tire will merge with Lion Little World Beverages by the end of 2019. So that's why we're kind of teasing and we're saying that it's breaking malt liquor news because, well, it's big beer now. It's no longer classified as craft beer now that they've sold out. So technically,
I actually don't know the last time I had a New Belgium beer.
oh really? I've had some fairly recently. I know.
Yeah.
Well, I think I had some when I was in Colorado.
Wait a second. Who? Maybe I have. Never mind. I have. I've had like some of the Voodoo stuff. Actually, it's pretty good. Like the Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
they really do. They've got some solid beers in their catalog. They really do. They've got some fantastic beers. But they got bought out in the third major blow to the Colorado beer industry in the last 2 months. New Belgium Brewing on Tuesday announced that the employee-owned company is selling to Australian-based Lion Little World Beverages. New Belgium is currently the largest craft brewery in Colorado and the fourth largest in the U.S. behind Yuengling, Boston Beer, and Sierra Nevada, according to the Brewers Association.
So is Little Lion like? Do they have Fosters and that stuff or something?
I am not.
It's amazing to me how much money these people can make like selling shit beer. You know,
it comes out down here somewhere that they're actually owned. Oh, here it is. Managing director of Little World Beverages, a subsidiary of a Japanese company, Kirin Holdings Company Limited, which is actually well, Kirin. You've had Kirin, haven't you?
Yeah. Big Japanese brewery.
Yeah. So Japanese beer is actually buying American craft beer. You know what I'm saying?
Through Australia.
Yeah, via Australia, exactly.
The whole global core.
Yeah, and it's
coming.
You know, when you look at some of these numbers now, they talk about in this piece. This is bouncing around a little bit, but you've got more than 300 of New Belgium's employee owners will receive more than $100,000 in retirement money through the deal, with some receiving significantly greater amounts. And this is according to the founder. According to their numbers, they employ nearly 700 people between Colorado, Fort Collins, Denver, and Asheville, North Carolina. So it's, you know, some employees are going to be doing better than others with this sale. But, you know, I mean, I think this is the future of beer. I think, like we talked about in the pre-show, it's been years and years and years. So this company's been around, what, Mark, 20 years, 25 years?
It's at 30.
Almost 30, yeah. They started.
Yeah, New Belgium, I think it said over 30.
So, you know, when a company is that mature and as big as New Belgium is, they're looking to capitalize on that money, man. They want to, you know, you've got, you know, people that are, and I kind of look at it as like certain breweries, when they hit that 10-year mark, that 10 to 15-year mark, I think they look at themselves and say, hey, what are we doing with this? You know what I'm saying? Where are we going? You know what I'm saying? What are we going to do? Are we going to start expanding? We're going to start growing and getting a little bigger. And then you start hitting that 20-year mark where you're saying, hey, you know, maybe it's time to kind of cash out and do something else.
Well, it's probably also like the founders start to get a little older.
Oh,
They don't want to be involved. And it's like, I mean, you've been around for 30 years.
Yeah.
60 at this point. Yeah.
I think that's exactly it. And you know, we're getting to the point now where craft beer has been around long enough, and there's breweries that are successful enough to say, like any other business in America, hey, you know, let me reap the rewards from this thing, man. Let's cash out, and if you're going to be like tech companies where they cash out and start something else from the ground up, or just
Yeah.
cash out and just enjoy it. You
I
know?
think that there's been a couple craft brewers that have done that, haven't they? That
Yeah.
have like sold to big companies and split off and started something new.
Yeah, they sure have. Yeah. If anything, you've had head brewers that decided to start a brewery. Hey, cash out, get some money, start a brewery. Start my own thing from the way I
Yeah.
wanted to do it. Or some of the original founders. Things started getting away from them, and so you get one or two of the original founders that say, you know what, hey, and they get with one of their master brewers, and you know what, why don't we do something else, kind of craftier again, and get back to the roots and kind of have fun. And we've seen it.
Speaking of sellouts that said they would never sell out, I'm drinking a Lagunitas beer right now. That was kind of their whole thing for the longest time, was like, we'll never sell out, and then they did.
We'll never sell out until we sell out, damn it.
But I will say this is the willetized coffee stout aged in rye oak barrels.
Oh, certainly
And,
never seen that around here.
Yeah, so it comes in 4-packs. It's 12.5%, I think. 12.4. Really goddamn good. $12 for a 4-pack.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it's worth it though.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm saying that's super cheap.
Yeah.
This is like, so if this is the equivalent of like a Prairie or something, this would probably be like a $10 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
From Prairie. So like to have that price, that's one thing with them. They've always been cheaper. And I think on Untapped it's like a 4.3 or something rating. Again, for like, a 4-pack of 12-ounce bottles of that bourbon barrel aged or rye barrel aged. I mean, it's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah. I see some of their bombers around here of their basic stuff for like $6, and it's like you can't beat that.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's nice is since they've kept the prices down. I think it's maybe not quite as good as past years, like slightly. I know everyone says that every single year about everything.
Yeah.
But I think the mouthfeel just isn't quite as good, because it used to be. I would say this used to be like right on par with Bourbon County. I mean, maybe like if Bourbon County's 100, there's like a 95 at a quarter of the price.
Give me the name of that one again, Pat. I want to look that up.
So it's Willetized, WILLETTIZED, 2019. You'll find it.
Okay, here it is. Willetized Coffee Stout. I've got 2 listings for it.
Yeah, should only be one for 2019.
Okay, here it is. Yeah. Let me let me share the screen on this one, because.
And I've bought 3 4-packs so far. I might buy more, but.
So we got 4,000 ratings on here. 3,200 in the last 30 days. 12.4% ABV, 60 IBUs, and a 431 rating. It's a vintage of Willetized Coffee Stout.
Yeah, and I think normally it's not. I mean, it's a Willet bourbon barrel or whiskey barrels, but I didn't think it used to be rye barrels. So I don't know if that's a different for this year to be in rye. I'm not sure, but maybe it always has been.
You get a real strong. Is it real coffee forward, or is it more of the bourbon?
Not really. No, I think that's kind of faded. I mean, you get a lot of barrel for sure, but it has that kind of spiciness you get from like a rye barrel. It has that.
Okay.
And you get a little bit of alcohol burn, but I mean, it's very easy drinking for what it is.
Yeah, 12%. Yeah.
Is smoky at all, or?
A little bit. But yeah, it's I mean, like I would definitely suggest picking up. Again, I mean, to me, $12 for a 4-pack.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I bought.
It's essentially 2 bottles of wine for $12. Really.
Yeah. And that's why I bought, like I said, I bought 3 4-packs so far, but I have a feeling they're not gonna get bad. So I might end up buying more before they go. It's a once a year thing.
Yeah.
So we've got a Juice Boy saying hey and hi. And then we got hi Chairman from Coach. Yeah, it does. I would love to try it. So, and then we got Backwoods. A triple is no NEIPA.
But he's thinking Belgian triple. This is triple, just like big
Right.
ABV triple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he put the 2 P's, So it's not like a Belgian triple. It's just a big ass IPA.
Yeah. And then the chairman's still on here. You can turn your sets off now, folks. Shout out to Werewolf. Werner Wolf.
Werner Wolf. My God. What kind of obscure reference is that?
I actually don't know what that is.
Werner Wolf was an old sportscaster. So I just replied to the chairman.
And then no lactose, no wheat, no Cairo hops, also all hops at dry hopping. And then Coach Chairman is still watching. Ha ha! You are obviously a fan. And then is Werner Wolf related to Teen Wolf? And then we have NY Sports Reporter.
Yeah, I remember Werner Wolf well. I'm shocked the chairman knows him.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Probably a malt liquor drinker.
Yeah, he is probably a malt liquor drinker. Exactly. Yeah. So, anybody bought any new music, or anybody got any new music news, or anything you want to share?
I've got some new music. I gotta go down to the music vault though.
Awesome. What do you got there, Bum?
Well, while Mark is going to the music vault, I don't have music, but I have yet another book.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mark, you might be interested in this. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Look at the size and weight of this book. This is a giant book.
Oh, Rush.
Wow.
Wandering the Face of the Earth, which is a song lyric, one of their songs. It's the complete touring history. This book documents their 40 years of tours.
Wow.
And I'm just opening to a random page. It covers every gig that they ever played.
Oh my God.
It's a touring encyclopedia.
That's impressive. How many pages? It's got to be 500-600 pages, probably.
This is, let's see, about 470.
Wow. And it looks
It
like
covers.
It's not a big font either, so that's a pretty good size.
Right. It covers every gig they played. There's a little blurb about the date, the venue, the attendance, the gate receipts, if it's known, when the venue opened, and any miscellaneous show notes as far as anything noteworthy that happened during the show, and occasionally a newspaper review blurb accompanying it.
Look at this. So you got 496 pages.
Yeah.
And it just came out, right? October 2019, according to Walmart.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So each individual tour is broken down into an individual chapter. Each chapter gets its own write-up. It starts in their early years in 1968 when they were teenagers. So back then, obviously, the gigs are not complete. Yeah. But then when they became a professional band, things become more complete and things got documented.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So one of my favorite bands of all time, despite what the chairman says about Canada being a shithole, Rush is everybody's favorite Canadian band.
Yeah, they pretty much are.
And Geddy Lee, the bass player singer from Rush, is going to be at the Homestead, PA Barnes and Noble signing this book. He put out Geddy Lee's Big Book of Bass. It's a coffee table book with the basses he's collected over the years. Yep. And he's going to be there signing that book in a couple weeks. But you got to buy the book for $70 and you got to buy a ticket for $100. So I won't be going.
So check this out, Bum. Some of the just this one little fact.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got Alex, what is it?
License.
Geddy Lee and Neil Peart. Is that
Neil Peart?
Peart. Yeah.
Peart. Performed together for the first time to an audience of 11,000 people in 1974. 40 years later, their last tour sold over 442,000 tickets. Yeah. This is off their page for the book. And they're having a Black
So,
Friday sale. Let's see what's on sale for Black Friday. They've got this book, The Art of Rush Classic Edition. And they've got some other stuff for a Black Friday sale directly from Rush. Go ahead, Pat.
I have to say, Bum, clearly you have forgotten about Nickelback if you're talking about the greatest Canadian bands.
I'm sorry, Pat.
No?
I didn't even know they were Canadian.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately. I mean, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. Fortunately, they are. I don't want to claim them, so.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that either.
How about Loverboy, Pat? They were from Canada too, right?
I don't know. I'm a big Celine Dion fan, so I guess
huge.
My heart will go on. You know the Titanic soundtrack.
Titanic theme.
God damn, gets me every time.
Yeah, huge Celine Dion fan, right? Huge. What do you got for us, Mark? Or did you have something, Pat? Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. Speaking of books, quick. I don't know. I keep on trying to jump on the photo share and I can't. So I thought I would share this. It's kind of cool. This is a book.
Oh,
that I just got some copies in the mail because it has like 60 of my photos in it.
60?
Oh,
yeah. They kind of went like they emailed me and said like, do you have any of these? Like I had there's another book that they published that I had some photos and I only had like 6 or 5 in that book. And they said, do you have any photos of these cars? And I was like, well, and I sent them a huge list and they ended up using, I think it was like 59 or 60 pictures of it. But it's kind of a hell of a book, and I barely have gotten to look at it, but
that's sick.
Yeah, it's not messing around, and it's kind of funny because it goes from photo shoots I did like 6 months ago, back to photo shoots I did like in 2008. So like here's one that I've shared on that photo discussion, which is like that a 250 GTO.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
It was like the $49 million car, but then the next page is literally a photo shoot I did in 2007, 2008, which I'm not proud of these photos, to be honest, but there they are.
Forever now, right?
Yeah, but it's and like, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's like me and one guy. There's another guy in here. In the back of the book, it has kind of the credits where it goes, car by car, who took the photos. And between the two of us, it's honestly like 80% of the book is just us.
Yeah.
So it's kind of strange. So that's a kind of cool spread there of a picture I think I shared maybe.
Oh yeah.
In a photo share.
Cool.
So, and I tell you what, as a photographer, there's nothing better than getting paid for photos you already took.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's it, right? You've already took them, and now you can continue to make money off of. It's like any other artist, right? When you can continue to make money off of that original thing, that is awesome, dude. So cool. Hey, a big salute to Pat, man. That's awesome, brother. To have your work in print like that.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And they actually sent me 3 copies, so I have one that just to have open, another one to just like tuck away, and then the other one I gave to my dad because he's into cars, and I thought he'd appreciate it. So, because I think the book is like $80 or $90, so I'm not going to be buying one. But
give me the name of the book, Pat. Give me the name.
It's called Beautiful Machines by Gestalten, Gestalten. It's like a German publisher.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
They do a lot of art books, and and actually like the paper quality is crazy. I've never had a book like it. It almost feels like cloth. Each page does. It's very interesting.
Okay, here it is, guys.
The linen paper almost.
Yeah, I think it is linen. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's right now on Amazon. You can get that book for $61.
Oh, it's on sale.
61. I'm gonna add it to my cart, man. That is awesome, bro.
Which it's like 334 pages, 335 pages, something like that. So for that paper, I mean, it's really nice.
It looked like a pretty damn serious book. That's cool, Pat. That is cool as hell. That is, because it's let me see if 336 pages.
Okay, yeah.
And it's 12 by 1.3 by 10.8.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good sized book. I mean, as far as like a coffee table.
And it's 5.4 pounds.
Yeah.
Actually, for as many pages on that good a quality paper, that's a pretty good price. Actually, I mean,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, I'm actually surprised by that. That's
yeah, I mean, for them selling it $60 on Amazon, it's probably, $40 to make or something.
what's strange is on their website it says coming soon. It doesn't actually even have it for sale on their own website yet.
This is what's strange. For some reason, you can buy it used for $40.
That is very bizarre because, like I said, on the website it says coming soon.
That
maybe
is
it's like
bizarre.
maybe it's
it's
one
already
copy.
been sold
Maybe like the other guy who had like a bunch of photos in there. He got like 4 copies and he's like, I'm going to sell these other 3. I don't need
Yeah,
them.
I don't know. Yeah, because it's and that's out of the UK. For some reason, there's a UK seller that has used copies of this book already, and for $40.11, $5.99 shipping, and $3.97 cents for estimated tax.
Probably like review copies. You probably collected like the review.
Could
copies.
be, yeah.
Yeah. There's actually quite a few. Look at this, man. I'm going to share the screen. This is crazy because there's actually quite a few used like new condition books. Look at this.
Yeah.
Maybe that is what happens. They send them out to like reviewers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or
So,
maybe like bookstores get sample copies and they're like, screw it, I'll just.
That's pretty cool, Pat. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, brother.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good coffee table book, man. I feel like I'm on Seinfeld right now. That's
right next to the Rush book, and you're set.
Yeah.
the only thing better than this book for a coffee table book would be a coffee table book about coffee tables.
Table, yeah. Sounds like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah. So what do you have for us, Mark?
I got a few things. So I got. Did I show you guys this one? I got this one a couple weeks ago.
Oh no, you didn't show it. I know what that is.
Yeah, it's a
Les
Andres ZZ Top. 1974, I think.
3.
73. Yep.
Yeah. Mark, open that up and show Joe the spread on the inner. Joe, you have to see this.
And this album is from 1974. It's a repress. It's not original, but it's a repress.
And look at the beer. There's a
Oh,
in that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. How cool is that, man?
So this is a good album. This is I think this is this album came out in 74, so it wasn't the original 73 album, it was a repress, but it's in really good shape. So that was a fun listen. So
now I have to really quick just jump in and brag about how I had barbecue and drank beers with Billy Gibbons.
That was you perfect segue. I was going to say yes, Pat. Well, he took a nap in the backseat of your car. I mean, that's.
He used my camera bag as a pillow, in fact.
That's right. So.
How awesome is that, man?
Yeah. So.
And that was an interesting day.
2 degrees of separation from Billy Gibbons because I know Pat. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sooner or later, Pat's got to have a book. You know.
And I have my little
305
souvenirs he gave me. He gave me a copy of his book, his latest CD, and he gave me like a $2 Cuban. I think it's pesos in Cuba still. He's like, Billy Gibbons is like in love with Cuba. At least like pre or post embargo Cuba. I don't know.
Yeah.
Before it got opened up again, he was like really into it. So that's what he gave me. It's a Cuban note that has like Che Guevara or whatever on it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like a souvenir he gives everyone he meets apparently. So.
So
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, so no, that was a fun album. And then I got a couple from Vinyl Me Please. This is the new blues sensation, supposedly.
Oh yeah, you have you been listening to him?
I've listened to the CD version. I just got the album. I haven't listened to it yet, but
I almost bought it myself.
Yellow vinyl.
He's like 20 years old or something, right?
21. Good music. So.
Yeah, because I told you I've been getting into blues a lot, and if you're getting into blues, you are gonna run into Kingfish, him, and there's this other woman that is with him as well.
Yeah.
A blonde-haired white lady, I think.
Mm-hmm.
singers.
No,
And I
yeah,
think he plays guitar a little bit, maybe as well.
they're the new sensations in the
Yeah.
blues scene. And then I got this. This is some more releases from the Blue Note.
Ooh.
Ah,
This is Art Blake, Meet You at the Jazz. These are concerts from 1959 recorded at Birdland in New York.
yeah.
So these are kind of nice.
The Pittsburgh connection, Art Blakey.
Yes, Art Blakey, drummer from Pittsburgh.
There's some new young artists that Blue Notes is recording female vocals. Fantastic stuff, Mark.
Yep. Another one from that series, Freddie Hubbard, Hub Tones, which is a good one. And then, well, this is the other. I haven't listened to this one yet, but Dave Brubeck, Impressions of Japan release on.
And tell people what Vinyl Me Please is.
Record Club, $23 or $27 a month gets you one record, and they try to do exclusive reissues or re-releases, oftentimes on special vinyl and posters and that type of thing. And the quality's really good. It's good stuff. And some stuff the only vinyl you'll get is what they release. So did a pretty good job. And then
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was going to say the final one is, we've all heard of that place, that stupid street in England called Abbey Road. But does anybody know Macklemore Avenue?
Yes, I do. I own that on CD. That's
that record.
T and the MGs.
Booker T and the MGs. This is their impression of Abbey Road. Done.
I just was
Booker T and the MG stuff. So
Macklemore Avenue. Great album.
Yep. Stax Records is right across the street from where they're at. So
yeah.
So this is kind of cool. And there's another one. Bum that the Red Hot Chili Peppers did, where they did it was a 12-inch single where they're walking across a street in California with their signature
socks
on their feet and socks on their cocks.
Yeah,
that's all they have on. Yeah, and I've got to get that one. I've got that one pegged on Discogs. It's kind of expensive, but I think it'd be worthwhile just to get it.
Yeah. I've heard of that. I no real desire to get that, but what you're holding there, Mark, great album. Yep. And that is back in the day. That came out maybe within 6 months of Abbey Road coming out.
It came out in 1970. So,
yeah,
like 8 months later. I mean, you can
tell.
And
that's back when people would do lots of covers of songs that were only a few months old.
Yep. And this was shot, I mean, you can tell this is in the winter or early spring.
Yeah.
And Abbey Road came out in October. So
I think the Stax Studio is on the upper left of that cover, if I'm not mistaken, Mark.
I think so. Yep.
So if you guys are into blues, have you heard of a pretty little known artist called Bruce Willis? He's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I have to say, as a white person, white people should not be allowed to play blues. I'm just gonna put that out there.
No,
that's not.
No, don't go there. Oh,
Bruce
okay.
Willis,
Well,
yes, that's true. But
Bruce Willis. Yeah. Okay, I guess I should say if you have a I should say you shouldn't do blues if you have a great life where you make millions of dollars. How about that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get out of that one safe, man, because some of the best blues artists are white. I mean, some of the
Bruce
best.
Willis as a blues artist is kind of
yeah. Oh my!
I apologize.
Goodness.
I don't know what I'm talking about. What can I say? I really just wanted to make a joke about Bruce Willis.
And there's
beyond that.
There's blues artists from across.
He's moonlighting as a blues artist.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Was that album he put out in the 80s? He put out some blues album.
Or is this a recent album you're talking about, Pat?
No, I think just in general he still does it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's his little thing. Yeah, he kind of likes to go to certain clubs and he'll play there.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've seen videos of him.
Because I have a book from I think it's the Rolling Stone Guide to the Worst Albums and Singles in the whole era, and it lists Bruce Willis in there, and it says Bruce Willis plays harmonica basically as well as Danny Partridge plays bass.
Yeah, he's a case of somebody who's got a name recognition and money to support his bad habit.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And I've
now I
said
need
this
to-
on here before. All actors want to be musicians, and
Oh,
all
for sure.
musicians want to be actors, and
Very-
very few of them succeed.
Yeah.
Very true.
Very few make the cross over
Yeah.
to the other side.
yeah. I would play some of these, but he's actually got at least 2 records. Return of the Bruno, and If It Don't Kill You, It Just Makes You Something.
Yeah. The
Just makes
Return
you
of
something.
Bruno was that first one from the 80s. Yeah.
You've got one in 87 and the other one 89.
Yeah. Vanity Records.
Yeah, exactly. I'm famous and I can make a record.
Right.
Yeah, he's got a Discogs. He's
Oh, sure. If you have a record, you have a Discogs page.
so yeah, his profile is an American actor, producer, and musician. Born March 19th, 1955 in Germany. Wow.
Really?
That's what it says in Discogs.
He was probably an Army or Air Force kid, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and it says in Idar Oberstein, Germany.
Yeah, probably base, U.S. base. Yeah.
Yeah, it says that's what it yeah. Wow, that's a little known fact about Bruce. I have no knowledge of Bruce Willis. That is the most.
Not going to be on the same level as Booker T and EMG, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Real name is Walter Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
There you go. That's all the Bruce Willis I'm willing to give you, folks.
Yeah.
That's more than you really need. What else you got, Mark?
That's it for now.
Yeah, what Mark showed that Macklemore Avenue, that's the pick of the week. Everybody go out and buy that album. That's great.
It's funny you mentioned that too, Bun, because just this week I was listening to that record on Tidal. Tidal had some Tidal's always having updates, but they've had some updates this week, and so that is one of the records that they put in there for me. And yeah, it was a good listen. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very interesting to hear that interpretation, and they did it out of just pure respect for the Beatles. They were so impressed with the quality of with the songs and everything that they wanted.
Yeah, and they totally, and that was a brand new album at the time. They rearranged the running order and just shuffled it around, did their own. And there's a few sections of that album and a few songs that are missing, but that's because they just totally redid it as their own.
Yeah.
So it's actually covers of Abbey Road?
Yeah.
Yeah. They took Abbey Road and shuffled everything around and rearranged it.
Huh.
And it came out 6 months after Abbey Road did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And very well done. Side one is, it doesn't. Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, The End, Here Comes the Sun, Come Together. Something. And then side two is a medley, Because You Never Give Me Your Money. And then Sun King, Mean Mr. Mustard, Polythene Pam, She Came in. Yeah, so it's kind of like medleys of the group together.
Yeah. There's like 3 songs from Abbey Road that they did not incorporate into their version.
Yeah. But they got all the hits, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's very well done. And it's an interesting good it's a very well done interpretation in the style of what they do.
Right.
Blues and blues
and Steve Cropper still playing guitar, pushing 80 years old.
Yep.
And Booker T pushing 80.
Yep, he's real close. He's like 79, I think.
Right now.
So, that's a fun album. Yeah, and this was only. I mean, the LP was $12 on Amazon. So very. I mean, I looked for like an original one. Yeah, it was like $75, $80. But this is a 1990 remaster.
Okay.
It's well done. Yeah. This sounds good.
And R.I.P. Duck Dunn and Al Jackson, who play on that album.
Yeah. Yep. So that's good. That's a good one. It's fun for $12. It's worth it for sure.
Yeah, for $12. Heck yeah. You know me, I'm all over.
You could drink like 10 malt liquors. For that,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got to think about all the possible malt liquor you could have. That's for sure. I'll go over some of these comments before we leave. We've got Backwoods saying New Belgium had 7 employees, of which 3 were principals, and the 4 were given 100K each. The other 3 received received much more. ESOP employee stock owned.
Yeah.
They did awesome by their employees. Next, IMO, it depends on your definition of craft beer. In mine, it means craftsmanship. So still craft, in my opinion. Yes, M&A mergers and acquisitions.
Yeah. That was really their only choice, was either to sell or to go public if they're going to get money. And I'm sure they didn't want to go public. What a pain in the ass that is.
The economy currency is in a demand pull inflationary period. Easy credit, houses, automobiles, small business, energy companies expand, etc.
Backwoods Billy sounds like a beer aficionado and economist.
This guy, the more he drinks, boy, the better he gets at stuff. Yeah, he's sleeping at a Holiday Inn Express. That's what it is.
I like that he always throws in all the emojis beforehand, though.
Yeah.
We are headed for stagflation, which is the result of easy money. Basically, companies look to cut employees, which heads to unemployment, repossessions, foreclosures, bankruptcies. And good prices of goods are high and have to fall huge glut of inventory. Thus, more contracting of the economy.
Yep.
Some more layoffs, repos.
I think basically what Backwoods Billy is saying, just drink because it's all going to go to hell on a handout.
Exactly. A rye whiskey is spicy, so a spicy whiskey note with faint woods, coconut, dill, vanilla sounds good.
I'm not getting any dill, fortunately. I don't want dill.
Yeah, you don't
beer.
want dill in there, do you? You know, Rush was just breaking out in the mid late 70s when I was in junior high school. I remember AC/DC, Judas Priest, Kiss, Blue Oyster Cult, Ted Nugent.
Nudge it.
Yeah, I remember Ted Nugent as well as Ted Nugent.
Yeah. I bought Beastie Boys license
To ill.
Yeah,
Aisle.
from Walmart. Yeah. And Walmart has a surprisingly nice collection. Here's one of the white guys that does blues.
Yep.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yep.
He does it very well too. Yeah, I've got one of his records as well. Very well.
Yeah.
I get it. I fucked up.
You're right.
I'm an asshole. I'm sorry.
You'll never live it down, Pat.
I won't.
Yeah, an overwhelming majority of the blues singers and players and all that are of a Caucasian persuasion. Yeah, but
next week, Pat, I'm gonna bombard you with my Nighthawks albums.
Yeah. But yeah, great show, guys. Lots in there, man. A lot of fun as usual. Thanks to the chairman for popping in there. We appreciate it. Backwoods Billy gave a lot to the show.
Yeah,
today, sure.
Yeah. Cheers to Backwoods Billy.
Foamy Head. We had Travis in here. God, so many, man. Lupe Jerry. Vega. We had quite a few, man.
No Havana tonight. Where the hell was
in any of his names?
Got grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was put in timeout.
He was put in timeout. He's sitting in his corner.
He ate vegetables at dinner, so his mommy sent him to bed.
Yeah. Exactly, man. That's great. Everybody have a happy. Well, we won't see you before Thanksgiving, right?
Oh. So everybody have a happy Turkey Day.
Yeah, have a happy Turkey Day. and don't go too crazy on Black Friday. You know, make sure you plan it out for the rest of the year, and don't go
Don't let
into
Black Friday put you in the red. That's for
yeah,
sure.
don't let it put you
Yeah.
in red, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fun, and there is a lot. There's a lot of deals out there this year for sure, and you don't have to go to the stores necessarily this year for sure to get them. This year, they are making a more conscious effort to make it more available online on Black Friday.
So don't spend all your money on Black Friday because there's always Cyber Monday.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Cyber Monday. Yeah, exactly.
Spend
Yeah.
all your money then. Either way, spend all your
Either
money.
way, just spend your money.
Spend all your money. If you're going to spend that much money, then let me give you my PayPal account so
Yeah.
you can pass some of that on to the show here. Yeah, that way we can
Well,
add to
shout
our
out,
zeros.
abuse you, and issue rude comments about you.
Yeah, oh, you know what? Oh, let me see if do we have time for something else real quick. Let me share with you guys something that happened to me now. I think it's a couple weeks ago. But let me see if it'll let me share this.
Super quick.
The
I got an
Powerball.
order from Amazon today that was supposed to be a new mouse, and it was used. It was like all dirty and obviously used, which
Oh,
is bizarre. But I got it. I did the 8 a.m. delivery. So then as soon as I got it, I got on there and like did a return, and I got it at like a replacement at 4 o'clock today.
Wow.
That's how absurd Amazon is. That
oh,
they can deliver. I ordered it yesterday at like 5 p.m. Got it at like 6 a.m. this morning, and got a replacement at like 5 p.m. today.
that's Amazon in Phoenix. You know what,
Yeah.
man? There even just a year ago, I could tell you how many Amazon distribution centers, Amazon fulfillment centers we had here. I can't now. There's so
Yeah.
many, and now, and I happened to be delivering when they were just finishing the place, so I got to see it, and it's insane. We've got a smaller um, one now, and supposedly it's the first of its kind, where it's literally all automated. So the whole thing is just nothing but robots. It is a
Yeah.
sight to see. It is. I, as a delivery driver, it's cool. Some of the stuff you get to see. That was definitely. I had never seen, because you see all the robots, and then it was a spider web, literally, of wiring. There was more electricians there than you've ever seen before in one spot in your life, trying to wire all these robots. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
we think of electronics, and that's the way things are going. You know what, man? To be an electrician these days, you're doing well, son, because I could not imagine just looking at it. It was like I've never seen so many, and to figure that out is incredible. It really is.
that as a truck driver, it's cool to see until they have those self-driving trucks. Then
Right?
it's not so cool to see.
No, they already have them. I
Yeah.
have to drive next to these cats. Not only does Waymo have those damn automated vans all over the place in Chandler,
Uh-huh.
but they have the blue self-driving big trucks as well, and they're all over the damn.
Well, yeah, I know that. Yeah, the Amazon warehouses. That's what they're doing. Instead of having the people running around, they have the robots that go and pull everything.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy to see. Here, but I'll share the screen with you guys, and you can see what it looks like. What happened to me? This was it now 2 weeks ago. So that right there is what is a cactus sticking into my leg,
A Troya.
and this is the cactus plant that did it. It's
It's like you're
a jumping cactus.
jumping Troya.
Yeah, jumping Troya is what they call it. And
Yeah, they'll fuck you up, man. And they're barbed, so the needles are barbed. So once they get in, they don't come out easy. You have to yank them
they're
out.
a booger, man. Let me tell you, it was. I stayed like that until I could get back to my terminal. You see me driving. That's
Yeah.
my foot.
God.
And I stayed like that for an hour and a half till I get back to my terminal, where one of our office employees gently pulled those out of my leg with some tweezers.
Yeah, because they call them jumping choyas because you just like lightly brush against them and they're in you. I mean, you don't have to. It's crazy.
It was crazy. This is what they look like. And I've lived in the desert 27 years and have yet to be stung by a cactus until this. And that's what they look like. They're all over the place here. And they're literally the owner of this house that I was delivering to. He said, "Oh, you even get close to them, and they're made to just break away, and they're like a magnet, like they just like." And it was crazy.
Again, there's a reason they're called jumping choya.
Yeah.
And it's a big thing with, I guess, people with dogs that they don't know that, and if you have pets that are outside, they get real bad with them.
Yeah, so that happened to me a couple of weeks ago. So, and I've still, even right now, you can feel where that thing hit me on my leg.
And those needles are actually big and strong enough that I've stepped on them and they go through the sole of your shoe.
Let me tell you, exactly my pet. Now I wear big, heavy duty gloves when I'm outside my truck, doing different things. So I had my gloves on, and they're those big, thick, heavy gloves, not thin. So I thought, oh, okay, well, let me just pull this thing off. Oh, I immediately had a handful of needles because it went through those gloves like that.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
They weren't even there.
They're seriously like barbed needles. It's crazy how
I felt like I was stuck by a porcupine. It was.
I was going to say that's like back when I used to have to work with stray cats, and we had cat gloves. It didn't matter; they could pierce the thick glove.
Yeah. That glove, it didn't mean anything to those needles that were in there. It was crazy.
Wow.
But, I thought I'd share that with you guys. That was 27 years in the desert. That's the first time, and that was like 3 weeks ago that happened. So, pretty crazy stuff, man. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep.
We will see you next week, man. Enjoy your holiday and your Black Friday and your Cyber Monday, and you know where to send stuff, man. My mailing address is still on there if you buy too much stuff, you know what I'm saying, or you just let me know if you got too much money, and you can PayPal that stuff to me, man.
I'll just send you the extra money if I don't spend it all.
Yeah, I'll save you all the trouble of what to do with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I send you something if I don't have enough money? I can send you
some sort of, can you send me money, that sort of thing? Can I does that work too? All right, guys, thank you, man. We'll see you. Peace out.
Yeah.
See you guys.